how, and now we're sitting here at a point where tomorrow, I believe you'll be a part of this meeting, but Admiral Bradley is going to give a classified briefing on these strikes themselves. What are you expecting to get from that tomorrow?
Well, look, I mean, in a normal world, as you know very well, when there's military operations going on, it's very common for the military, the intelligence community to come up to Congress and lay out how those operations are going, what's happening, their success rate, et cetera, et cetera. So, my hope and my expectation is we just get some transparency and some clarity on these strikes and the TikTok of what happened, right? I think, they made quite a bit of noise early on about these videos, and they have videos of everything. Just show us the full video, right? Don't edit it. Just show the world the video. Um, and then, there's a lot of finger pointing, as you say. The president is saying, well, I didn't like that second strike. And the Secretary of Defense is like, oh, I left the room.
I was not there.
Even though I said I was there for the whole thing, 2 months
Absolutely.
ago, I've now left the room and, pointing towards the uniformed military and letting them take the fall. So, to be honest, I don't have any special information on what actually happened, but I would expect that, in line with what generations of military folks, GoFos have done in their history, is come down and lay it out for us and explain it. And can imagine, this, this is going to be a complicated briefing, given the covering of ass that is going on,
Absolutely.
across the government right now.
Yeah, because I would imagine that there, in my recollection, in most strikes, there is a chain of correspondence between what takes place leading up to a strike, and you have the Secretary of Defense who has admitted, as you said, to being in the room and watching the video, and now happening to bail out, after that, and then for a period of 3 months, this happened on September 2nd, for a period of almost 3 months, just happening to not be aware of this second strike somehow. Um, but I seem to recall that anything that takes place, especially interdiction, things like that, that there is a chain of correspondence and people signing off and people, receiving after action reports, battle damage assessments, all of those things. For somebody who has said that they are on top of all this, it sure doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, look, the thing that we know is, the U.S. military is the best military in the world, and we have, a long history of how to conduct operations and how to document those operations. So there's nothing like hard to figure out about this, from inside the building. And I think, this latest episode, reveals a couple of things. First of all, number one, the buck has to stop with the secretary, right? I mean, just leaders step up and say, hey, maybe there's controversial things going on, but I'm going to take accountability, provide transparency, and own up, man up to what's going on. And that's obviously the opposite of what's happening. It's like, he's like, oh, I had to go to the bathroom. Like, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, it's the
And,
fog of war.
yeah, right. So he's definitely not taking responsibility, which is a theme for him.